Your Excellency Byung-se, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea, His Excellency Chang Won-sam, Ambassador for Sri Lanka of the Republic of Korea, Foreign Secretary of Sri Lanka, distinguished members of the Korean delegation, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure this morning to welcome His Excellency Byung-se, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea to Sri Lanka. The visit is significant as it is the first official visit by a foreign minister of the Republic of Korea to Sri Lanka in 31 years since 1986. The visit is also of significance as it coincides with the 40th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our two countries, which we celebrate during the course of this year. I recollect my own visit to the Republic of Korea last March, when I had fruitful discussions with Foreign Minister Yoon and enjoyed his warm and cordial hospitality. I'm confident that this visit by the Foreign Minister will further enhance the warm and friendly relations between our two countries and pave the way for stronger ties in all spheres of cooperation. This is particularly so when Sri Lanka and the Republic of Korea are celebrating 40 years of diplomatic relations, and I'm pleased to observe that many activities are planned by our two countries to mark this important milestone, which included just now the official launch of the 40th anniversary logo. Foreign Minister Yoon and I just concluded a very productive discussions on ways and means of further enhancing our bilateral cooperation in areas of mutual interest, including political relations, economic cooperation, development cooperation, labor relations, defense and cultural cooperation, as well as cooperation in regional and multilateral fora. Particular attention was paid to ways and means of further strengthening our bilateral trade and investment partnership, given the potential and Sri Lanka's location advantage. Ongoing collaboration on the Megapolis and Western Development Plan was also discussed. We also discussed the situation in the Korean Peninsula and regional security issues. In fact, I take this opportunity to call upon the DPRK to abide by its international obligations, ensuring a conducive environment for peace and security in the Korean region. I apprise Foreign Minister Yoon on Sri Lanka's process of reconciliation, which is ongoing. We welcome the early conduct of the next round of policy consultations between the two foreign ministries in Colombo, hopefully during the course of this year. I express my deep appreciation for Korean development assistance with grant and loan assistance offered through KOICA and the Korean Exim Bank, Economic Development Cooperation Fund, which form an important dimension of our bilateral relationship. We are also thankful to KOICA volunteers for their service here in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is also deeply appreciative of the decision by the government of the Republic of Korea, which was announced just a few minutes ago by the minister himself, to increase its EDFC development assistance from the existing $300 million to $500 million over the next 3 years. Also, I have expressed our sincere gratitude to the government of the Republic of Korea for its generous gesture of $200,000 humanitarian assistance in kind for the drought relief as the hand of friendship to Sri Lanka at this time of need. And as I mentioned at the talks, the Republic of Korea has truly proven that it is an all-weather friend to Sri Lanka over the years, where they have stood by Sri Lanka not only in good times but in bad times as well. I also conveyed Sri Lanka's deep appreciation to the Korean government for employment opportunities granted to Sri Lankan migrant workers under the employment permit systems, which makes a significant contribution to the respective economies of our two countries. Today, we discuss ways and means of further strengthening our labor cooperation to provide even greater opportunities for Sri Lankan workers. I welcome the opportunities extended by the Korean government to Sri Lankan students in the field of higher education, including through the provision of scholarships, and discuss ways of further expanding cooperations in this sphere. Today, just a minute ago, we signed an MOU on cooperation between the Bandaranaike International Diplomatic Training Institute of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Sri Lanka and the Korean National Diplomatic Academy of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the ROK. I welcome this MOU, which opens a new chapter of mutual cooperation between our two diplomatic academies in training our diplomats. Foreign Minister Yun will now pay a courtesy call on Prime Minister Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe, and later on a courtesy call on President His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, and I'm confident that these discussions will further elevate our strong bilateral ties. Sri Lanka deeply values the long-standing friendship and cooperation with the Republic of Korea. The histories and cultures of our two countries in Asia are enriched with Buddhist links which span 15 centuries or more. The celebration of the 40th anniversary of diplomatic relations this year has received momentum today with the visit of the Honorable Minister. I wish Minister Byung-se and his delegation a very pleasant stay in Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Thank you.